Hey, Moral Lions, happy Monday to you. It is Monday, October 5th, 2020, and we have a lot to talk about today, so let's go ahead and get started. First of all, it is going to be a very busy, mixed up day. We have several subs in the building. We are so thankful for them, and we have some people who we couldn't get a sub for and we're covering within. So we need everybody's teamwork to make today an amazing day. All right, let's start off with Mrs. Callahan. She is subbing in 3rd grade for Mrs. Loafink. Mrs. Hessler is here subbing for Mr. Loafink in PE, and I think she's going to help us in other places around the building as well. Mrs. Muir is here. She is subbing for Mrs. Mahivik. Mrs. Bernhardt is gone, and we did not find a sub for her, so we're going to be covering within, so you never know who's going to show up if you have her class. And teachers, how about keep kids unless somebody shows up to pick them up? That way we don't have kids unsupervised, just so that we make sure that we get everything covered. Mrs. Chapman is gone and there is no sub for her, so we'll have people helping out cover her classes as well. All right, one more. Remember, Miss Sorsha is here. She is student teaching and she will be filling in until Miss Armstrong gets here later. So everybody be awesome. We're going to have an amazing day, work really hard for the substitutes or anybody who's filling in for your teachers, and let's have a positive note left for those teachers when they get back. Next up, let's talk about lunch. Today for lunch is Meat Lovers Pasta Bake. I know last time I saw lots of our lions eating this tasty meal. I hope it's equally delicious today and you enjoy it. Tomorrow's breakfast will be French toast sticks. Our weather is becoming cooler, but today is not going to be too shabby of a day. Our high is expected to be 78 degrees. Your current temperatures are 51 degrees, although it only feels like 48. Definitely you want a jacket in the morning. At lunchtime, your temperatures should warm up to between 71 and 76 degrees, so coats would be optional at that point. We have no birthdays to celebrate today in our elementary building. So let's talk about something else that we should celebrate, not just today, but every day. It is Do Something Nice Day. This is a great day. I'm excited to see what you do. Sometimes it might be helping somebody else with an assignment or a project. If the teacher says it's okay, you have to do the right time, place, and manner for that one. Could be picking up trash. It could be playing with somebody new at recess. It could be helping your parents cook dinner or do some straightening up around the house without being asked to. Lots and lots of things that you can do to be nice. If we have substitutes in the building, helping them out, being very respectful and responsible, those are always great things to do to be nice. Now, I'm going to take it one step further. Not only is it Do Something Nice Day, it is World Teachers Day. We should celebrate our teachers every day because they work so hard and they come to school so that you can be the best that you can be. But today is the day that we celebrate teachers all around the world. This is the one day that every teacher in the world is celebrated. So let's make this an extra special day for our teachers. This holiday started back in 1993. I have a positive office referral. I'm really excited about this one. This is for one of our 6th graders. Xander Cochrane is being recognized by Jill Brown. She is his bus monitor, but remember she's also one of our custodians. She says, Xander shows self-control, attitude, responsibility, gratitude, respect, and compassion. He is a very polite and respectful young man. He is always considerate of other children and he avoids fights. He is a joy to have on the bus. From Jill Brown. Thank you, Xander, for being awesome. It's nice to hear that about our lions when they're not just at school, but on the bus and other places that we see them. And I've actually heard from a lot of adults that Xander has very good manners. So thank you, Xander, and congratulations. I believe you're in Duma, so I will get those points added. All right, here's some points. This one goes out to one of our 1st graders, Mason Jackson. He has completed his number recognition and he has earned some points for Kaburi. And earning points for Fierte, we have Natalia Campos. She has completed her number lines. So those are our formative loop recognitions for today. We'll get those points added. and I hope to have more tomorrow. The last thing that I have is our rules of focus for the week. So this first one we're not going to talk very much about because we unfortunately don't go on field trips that require us to spend the night in hotels. But if you do stay in a hotel, it is appropriate to leave a tip on the pillow for the hotel workers who are responsible for cleaning your room. $2 or $3 per night is the appropriate amount, depending on the cost of the room. So, if you do spend the night at a motel with your parents, you could tell them that you learned that. But as far as school, we're probably not going to focus on that one very much. But this one, we definitely want to focus on. Rule 32, the bus. When we ride on a bus, we should sit forward. We should never turn around and talk to other students. Now, sometimes it might be okay. Like if the bus is stopped, it would probably be okay to be turned around unless your bus driver asks you to sit facing forward, and then that would be appropriate for you to say, yes, ma'am, or yes, sir, and then follow that direction. Never stick anything out the windows or get out of your seats. We need to stay seated. That is for your safety. We speak in quiet voices and use appropriate language. We always are silent at railroad crossings. Again, that's very important for your safety. When we exit the bus, we should say thank you to the bus driver and tell him or her to have a good day. I think that is great advice that we could all follow. Okay, 33. Field trips. Now, we do have some students that are getting ready to go on the very first field trip of the year next week. So, Rule 33, field trips. When we go on field trips, we will meet different people. When I introduce you to people, make sure that you remember their names. Then, when we are leaving, make sure to shake their hand and tell them, mentioning their names as you thank them. Now, we might not be shaking hands because we have to be safe for COVID, but you could definitely say thank you. That never goes out of style, and it's always healthy to say thank you while you're practicing social distancing. Rule 34, food. Whenever you are offered food, whether it be on a buffet or treats in class, never take more than your fair share. You never want to be greedy and try to get more than you should. Not only because it's wasteful, but also because it's disrespectful to others when you don't just leave enough for them. All right, and our last rule for this week, pick it up. Whether we are in school or on a field trip, if someone drops something, pick it up and hand it back to them, even if they're closer to it than you are. You need to make the gesture by being polite and bend down and retrieve the item. So I would love to see us picking up stuff if somebody drops something, because that's a great way to celebrate Do Something Nice Day. All right, Lions, that is all I have. I hope you have a marvelous Monday.